Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for the Cuckoo's Fiancee, Chapter 7. When we last left our heroes, Nagi had finally ranked first place on the aptitude test and resolved to ask Hiro out, but did not get the chance through the day until at the end of the day he got a letter from Hiro telling him to come back to the roof, where he finally asked her out, before Hiro said, reminding her of the she wants to date a guy smarter than her line. But then Hiro was like, yeah, but I beat you 10 fucking times. So Nagi resolved to beat her 10 times in the tests, but all of that came for naught when, after a little mini competition to get to their classroom, Hiro revealed that she has a fiancé. And that's where we left off. So let's jump right on into 7th Foul, Thank You for Everything. A romantic comedy of intertwined fates that begins with being switched at birth. We're back to the Instagram style cover pages. Our cover is a picture of Hiro with her jacket kind of off her shoulders. She's wearing what looks like a tank top, maybe. We can't see below her breast, so I can't really tell. You're the only one who knows my secret, is the caption there. Because I have a fiancé. We open with Nagi in his room, flashing back to the end of last chapter. Who would have thought? Seigo-san has a fiancé? And he starts out kind of calm, but as his inner narration goes on, he gets widens his eyes, starts sweating. It's got to be something that her parents decided, right? So, does she have some special circumstances going on in her family too? Just what kind of person is he? And what does Seigo-san think of him? And he starts rolling around the bed. Stop. Overthinking it isn't going to get me answers. And he eventually rolls off the bed. Wait, hold up. Why did she even bother telling me that? Interestingly, he does not seem to mind the fact that he just hit the ground. Maybe he meant to do that. Could it be? So that's what she meant. She wants me to steal her away from her fiancé. Yeah, don't get so hopeful, Nagi. We have an image of him at Hiro's wedding, picking her up in her bridal dress and running away. Erika walks in the room. What are you agonizing about? Gah! And he turns around. At least knock before you come in. I did, but you didn't respond. So you just waltzed over here and started knocking? Aren't we supposed to be avoiding contact with each other? Oh yeah, that's over. Huh? I mean, we won't be living together after today. Oh hey, I guess, yeah, they have had 2 weeks of aptitude tests. So I guess that makes sense, that their 2 weeks are over. That is what last chapter teased, with the line about, the little preview for this chapter, the shake-up in Nagi and Erika's home life or something. 2 weeks, huh? That went by in the blink of an eye. They're back in the living room, I guess, packing. I guess. But in the end, we just did the same stuff we do at home. That'll show Dad and everyone else. They can shut us up in this place. But like hell are we gonna marry each other? That's right. Whatever they were planning, it was a complete failure. All we did was share a meal, so I think we're safe. Of course, we have to survive after all. We just protected our human dignity. Still, though, it was kind of fun. It was nice to be in a big empty house. I was able to study a lot and even got first place. And he flashes back to the whole, all of the times he spent with Erika. He does not realize that he's into her, does he? Not a single clue. And thanks to having you around, I was able to relax a bit, too. And she puts her head in her hands and looks away. Is that so? And Nagi thinks, what? That's cold. For me, this was the absolute worst. And Nagi huh? Very surprised by that. I mean, wasn't it? I had to eat fried food 2 days in a row, and I even ended up gaining 1.5 kilos. But on the first day, weren't you going on and on about how good it was while eating? It's not my fault that you fell in love with the kitchen and went crazy frying everything. And it's not just that. She's trying to, maintain her dignity here after she's kind of been caught in a trap there. There was also that morning you peeked on me while I was in the shower. I didn't have anyone to help me study either, and I had to be your nurse when you had a cold. Those last two, that last one especially, she desperately wanted to be his nurse, though. But Nagi just, kind of freezes up. But worst of all, I didn't have anyone to wake me up in the morning, or anyone to do the cleaning and laundry. And Nagi's I did do those, though. Did he do her laundry? I get it. I know what your real problem is. This place sure isn't that perfect grand estate of yours. I guess living here just wasn't up to scratch for someone like you, Uminos-san. That's it, isn't it? It was a good learning experience, I guess? You don't think that's kind of arrogant? Well, anyways, Nagi, leaves, and he turns around to Erika and bows. Thank you for everything! And Erika blushes. Why are you suddenly... Not you, Uminos-san. The house. I'm talking to the house. The house? The Umino family motto number 3. Never forget to express your gratitude. Sorry, my voice is still a little hoarse today. Don't know why. But it's just a house. Houses aren't included. Shouldn't you be saying it to me? Well, I'm headed this way. He just kind of lets that lie as he turns to leave. Someone's coming to pick me up, so I'll wait here. So Nagi's walking home. Erika's, of course, driving. Again, kind of, very clearly making their economic disparity plain. Hopefully this teaches Dad a lesson, and he leaves me alone for once. And Nagi just walks off. Good luck with that. And Erika watches him go. And now he's not walking home, he's taking the bus, but whatever. Phew, he's sitting on his bus stop, sighs. No, I'm finally going home. Finally, my own house after 2 weeks. It's been a while since I last had my mom's cooking. I wonder what Sachi's been up to. I hope Dad doesn't let the newspapers pile up. Best of all, I can finally sleep in my own bed. I wonder how he's gonna feel going back to, his fairly run-down apartment after living in that nice house for 2 weeks. Especially with the bed. I highly doubt his bed at the Umino house is better than the bed at his shared house. Wait, what? He gets home and the store is shuttered. Temporarily closed. Uminos. What's this supposed to mean? The second floor is pitch black. He goes upstairs, he rings the doorbell. No one's here? He gets on his phone. Did something happen while I was... Hey, Nagi, what's up? Mom, the house. No one's here and everything's locked. Oh, that? Well, yesterday the pipes busted, so we moved. That was simple. Huh? Were you supposed to come back today? Sorry, how silly of me. Anyway, it's just temporary until everything's fixed, but... Move it, Dad! And we hear the how cramped everything is, as, Sachi has to, scooch by her dad to get by. This house is super tiny. 1 room, 9 square meters? Yeah, that's not a lot of space! Even if you came, you wouldn't have room for you to sleep. Can you keep staying where you were until everything's sorted? That's just a really... Oh, no, it's a trick. It's all... My first thought was, we saw, especially in the first 2 chapters, One second, let me think. Think through the words. How good parents the Uminos are. I think I got that right. How much they really cared for Nagi, and how much they cared for Erika immediately when they first met her, and so them just moving to a house where he doesn't have room to stay, and forgetting the day he was coming home just felt super off to me initially. But if it's all part of the trick with Mr. Umino to get Nagi and Erika hitched, that makes sense. If they're sending him back to the nice house. And he just walks right back. To think I'd be back so soon. Well, it's just for a while. Living alone might be nice. He opens the door. Erika's almost certainly still there. He sees Erika's shoes, at the very least. Huh? What's going on? And Erika is still on the couch, eating pizza. She's also, and it's important to note, in kind of, not really a state of undress, but, not really, she's clearly not expecting male company. She's wearing people still say spaghetti strap, or that die in, middle school, whatever it is, but, one strap is kind of off her shoulder. She's probably wearing, we can't really see what pants she's wearing, probably, really short shorts, if any pants at all. She's not expecting Nagi to be here, very clearly. She's not been told about any of this, obviously enough. But she realizes that he's here. And they both shout, "What are you doing here?" And she's very clearly hastily changed. She's now, just wearing a t-shirt. So you're gonna be living here a while longer? There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. But isn't it kind of rude to just come right back? This is my dad's house, you know. He's my dad, too. What about you, Amino-san? Why did you pretend to leave and then stay here? That's because I wanted to try living on my own. Compared to you, I can't do anything on my own. I hate it. Like, I should at least be able to do day-to-day stuff by myself. I mean, you know. And just kind of stops there. And Nagi smiles. You matured a bit, Amino-san. Don't patronize me. Well, if that's how it is, then just ask me anything. As a pro at housework, I'll teach you everything. Really? Then wash all of this. And he points to I guess, motions the laundry basket. You're not serious at all, are you? Oh no, she says, then wash all of this. And it's clearly her laundry. You're not serious at all, are you? Huh? The Nagi isn't coming home? And so Sachi apparently does not. We're back with at the temporary Umino house. Sachi apparently was not aware of this plot, if it is a plot at all. Like I said, where would he sleep? And I figured Nagi would be more comfortable going back. I guess Erika's there with him too. And Mr. Umino kind of teases her. What, are you lonely, Sachi? Nope. I was just wondering what kind of house they're living in. Sachi, stop. You can't butt in when they're all lovey-dovey. Huh? I wasn't planning to. We see, I guess the door rattles. Or she goes to the bathroom, and she's, like, in the bath now. I never said I was going. Could the fiancé love triangle possibly involve Sachi? It better fucking not! A storm of love is picking up. Next issue, biological sisters Sachi and Erika's cross-cultural communication. So definitely she's going to the house next time. Sachi is, I mean, you know, the next time does not hide that. And her tsundere shtick, you know, I'm even getting a little ahead of myself, start talking about my thoughts on next week. But I said way back at the beginning, I'm not here for Sachi being into Nagi. You know, I know someone will say, oh, but they're not biological siblings. But, like, they were raised together. They literally treat each other like biological siblings until we don't actually know how long before the series started that they found out that Nagi was switched at birth, but, like, probably very recently, given that they've never met his birth parents before all this. But given the little bit we saw of Sachi's feelings towards Erika back in Chapter 2, I am excited to see them really have a scene together they have not had yet. But going to the chapter itself, well, I'm trying to quite put my feelings forward into words. It acts like it's a big development chapter, but it kind of isn't. We're just kind of right back where we started, except now with a less firm deadline, which offers a lot of, you know, classical harem style filler material that the series has really shied away from. Like, Cuckoo's Fiancee is a very fast-paced series. Chapter 6, Nagi asked out Hiro. She didn't say yes, of course, because she's not into him, and, you know, she has her pride as the smartest in the class. But, like, that's still incredibly fast-paced. Again, I compare this series to Nisekoi a lot, and Raku never actually asked out Onodera. Onodera finally confessed to him, like, almost 230 or 40 chapters into the series. This happened in Chapter 6. And sure, that did leave wide open to their adventures continuing and in no way set the series down an endgame path. But it's important to note just how fast the series tends to be. But here, it's just kind of... It's a reset with a lot more openness than I really expected, I guess is the right way to phrase it. That makes any sense at all. Because, you know, the pipe issue could just go on ad infinitum. It'll like strain disbelief if, like, a year from now, real world time, the pipes are still bursted. But, like, it's still, you know, there's no time limit there. Or the pipes haven't been fixed yet, I mean. I don't actually know how bursted pipes work because I don't own a house. Never had to deal with that. We do see a little bit of growth on Erika's part, though, I will say. She admits that, like, even if at the end of the chapter she still shoves her laundry onto Nagi, the fact that she stayed at the house without knowing Nagi was coming, and we can clearly tell that she did not know by her sudden change of clothes, lost train of thought there. Where was I? The fact that she stays here specifically to learn how to live on her own does show some character growth. Even as, like, at the beginning of the chapter, she's like, I can't believe I had to, like, eat fried food 2 days in a row, and didn't have anyone to do the cleaning and laundry. Woe is me. The fact is there that she is definitely trying to change, and maybe it's meeting Nagi or meeting the Uminos, realizing that she comes from a very big place of privilege as, like, the daughter of this big hotel tycoon, and she doesn't like feeling weak. And being one-upped by Nagi makes her feel weak, and I think that's definitely something that pushes her to stay at the house after Nagi moves out. But now Nagi's back, so even with that little bit of development, we're kind of still at square one. Or square two, because this happened in chapter 2, of course, but you know what I mean. Let me think. I'm trying to piece together my feelings for the "he's my dad too" line. Because sure, I have no problem them getting together. I don't see it as in any way either biologically or culturally incestuous. Because, they're not related in any way, and they did not know were not raised as siblings. But there is something really weird about them both having the same dad. Like, even if, for one, it's her adoptive father and his biological father, it's something that, like, when I think it through, is like, oh yeah, whatever, I don't really care. But there's something about just seeing it that's like, this is a weird series. This is a really weird series. I'm vibing with it, though. It's still a lot of fun. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this week's chapter, so I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, look for drop me a like or subscribe, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!